That's pretty good actually. Hey guys, so so I wanted to make this video for quite a long time. I guess you guys probably know what it is. I did one of these last year. This is my second ever one of these. So it's not finished, the same as last year. It's not finished. I buy things throughout the year. This is my time to restock on baits and like check out new bait casters and new spinning reels and stuff and change out my line. But then by the end of this year I'm probably going to have a few other new setups and a few different reels and stuff like that. So I think we're just going to start off with good old this is just bass fishing. I have some trout stuff as well, but I'm not going to show that because the reels I use in this is the same, and the rod. Basically I'll just get the rods. So there's two rods I use. I'm going to go from light, super, like ultra light, all the way up to heavy. Now me personally I only use two rods, but I do have more rods. So we're going to start off with ultralight. This would probably be paired with a Gekabijin spinning reel, which I might have to get a new one, or a PROX Gonzo spin, which I might get soon. This is a custom wrap by me. Major Craft Troutino. Don't know if you can see that. Troutino. Area rod, 1 to 3 pound and 0.8 to 3 gram lure, 6 foot. Like ultra light. It's so like literally so light. It just bends. This is the tip. It bends so easily. It's so fun to use this rod for trout. So that's my trout rod. So next is my Daiwa Phantom S. This was in last year's, I know, 100%. Excuse the mess. I don't get why my bed gets so messy. I like doing videos on my bed because it's comfortable and it's just easy because all my rods are up here, so I can just get my rods down. Let's just put Snoopy. This is my girlfriend Snoopy from my brother. So we're just gonna. She'll probably notice Snoopy. Let's just put Snoopy in the background there. Oh, case and all that. Okay, so this is a Daiwa Phantom S. This is another ultralight rod, 1 to 7 gram lure and 2 to 4 pound line. 5'6" inches. That's one of my favourite rods. That's my first trout rod. It's probably my favourite trout rod. It's just quite heavy, which I definitely will have a new trout rod by the end of this year, 100%. So next, let's go to the LOF rod. So this is a rod I featured in a video the other day, combo for $300. This is the one I use. This is a Major Craft Cross Stage Ajing series rod. 0.5 to 8 gram lure and 1 to 5 pound line, with a paired with a Daiwa Gekabijin reel with a handle from another rod which I need to put back on, because it doesn't fit this reel properly. So yeah, anyway, that's this rod. I don't want to talk too much in detail because it would take too long, but this rod, I pair this with Daiwa Gekabijin because it's probably one of my favourite rods. I'm going to put this in half. Only my spinning rods I ever put in half because they break so easily. I broke so many spinning rods and casting rods and just snap the tips off them and stuff. That I pair with it because it's perfect, and also it's my favourite, one of my favourite reels. And also I have 3 pound Rappler fluorocarbon line on there, so that's quite good as well. So next, spinning rod. I have this paired with a crest. I normally use a revros, but I don't have my revros because I've been cleaning it, so I don't know. Actually, I cleaned it and then I don't know where it is now, so I can't really show that. But anyway, this is a 6 foot 3 inch 1.7 to 7 gram lure and 4 to 8 pound line. Major Craft first cast trout and bass fishing rod. quite a nice rod, and a good tip. I've caught a few little bass on this, quite nice. Got a good for wacky rigs and all that sort of stuff. Classical rod. So next, let's go on to another light rod. Let's go on to a light tipped rod. This is my. Please don't tell me the guide's broken. I keep breaking the top guides. I need to replace half the top guides of my rods. Let me put that up. This is a Q1 Trixter. It's called a Q1 Trixter Ultra Finesse rod. I think it's called, or something like that. This is a finesse bass fishing rod, one piece with a micro guide skid system. The rod, this is rated, I can't remember what it's rated for now. 3/4 of an ounce to and 10 pound. It's a 6'4". I don't know the medium action like thing because they don't have them written on in Japan always. So with a 10 pound maxes out a 10 pound line, so you don't want to catch a 10 pound bass with this. And the reel I have paired on it is a PROX Valtom BC BF1 LD. This is the Bait Finesse 1 reel, 8.1 to 1 gear ratio. Quite a fast reel, good rod, good reel. Had 4 big bass on it and 2 little bass. I only landed 2 of them, but anyway, still a really nice rod to work with, especially for weighted wacky rigs. That's my favourite to throw on this rod. Even though it's an ultra light, it's a finesse. It's really nice for throwing things like that, or weightless wacky rigs, of course. And I don't use Texas rigs, so I don't know. But anyway, that's that rod. So next is this rod. I don't use this very much, but it's good. It's not a good travel rod to have. Good for rock fishing. That's what I normally use it for. This is a Global Force high performance carbon rod, 3.5 to 12 gram lure and 4 to 12 pound line. Like I said, 4 piece, good for travelling. Wrapped in zebra. Comes with, I paired it with a Valtom BC2 101H. This is an older reel. This is probably this is my first bait casting reel that I bought. This is really nice. It's not the best reel, but for personal reference, I love that reel. That's me. Sorry, I keep messing up and not looking at the camera. I just realised that. But that's probably my personal favourite rod. So next, this reel that I've got paired on it isn't what I would normally use for this. I normally use this on a corzza or anything else, but I'm going to start using it on this rod because I need to start using this rod a bit more. I need to get another one of these reels and then it'll be perfect. Oh. Well, that doesn't sound very good. But I seem to have broken my reel. No, there's lionel caught in it. Well, anyway, this is a PROX Valtom BC F1 LD reel, and the maybe it's not this. Maybe it's just not running right. I don't know. I think I might have broken this reel, so I really will need to buy a new one. Be careful, guys, when you're messing with reels if you take it apart. I haven't actually taken this one apart before because I was scared. I took the front off of it and then just quickly gave it a quick clean and then re-oiled it and everything, but that's better. So this is a crazee bass, A-tec crazee. It's called crazee bass. It's called a crazee bass. So that I think it's a medium to light action rod. I don't really know the specs of it, but anyway, I know that it's 5 to 21 gram lure, which is quite a good rod, good weighting, and then a 6 to 14 pound line. At the moment I actually have £25 braid on it, which isn't really the best, but anyway, it don't matter that much. Fully carbon fibre. It's got zebra wrapping on it, and I also wrap the grips in like the rubber grip stuff, which is really nice. So this is one of my first bait casting rods as well. It's probably my second bait casting rod. It's really nice, and it's cheap, so you know it doesn't matter if it breaks. It's quite easy to replace. Well, it's not easy to find so much, but it doesn't cost that much, so that's why it's pretty good. So next, I think we come to the corzza. Now, this is a 7 to 24 gram lure and 10 to 14 pound, 10 to 16 pound line. Like I said, it's a Major Craft corzza, one piece rod. I've caught about 3 bass on this since I bought it. Big bass, like 2 to 3 pound bass. Really nice rod. But sadly I snapped the handle in half, which I've just fixed now. So anyway, I apologise for the music. That's the guy next door. He keeps playing music all the time. It's really annoying. But anyway, so the rod. Oh, I keep forgetting to say what line I have. On the finesse rod, I have something like 12 pound braid. On the other one, I have 16 pound nylon line. The other one I have 25 to 30 pound braid. This one I have 20 pound Spectra braid on a PROX Valtom BC 101H. The other one, this black one is BC2, and this is the BC1, the original one. I've got the special print things on there, really nice. So this is quite a good rod. I haven't really used the reel that much. I actually bought it to fix one of my other reels, but then I decided to use it. So yeah, so let's go on to the next one. I wish you'd turn it off because it's really loud and it's really annoying. Anyway, let's go on to the next rod. So the next rod is an all Daiwa setup. I love doing all Daiwa setups and stuff like that, all one company setups. This has a broken tip, so I can't use it at the moment, but it should be back in the arsenal soon when I've worked out how to take it off and how to change it, which I have to watch a video. So this is the Daiwa Bass X 7 foot 1 inch. This is a heavy rod, like really heavy rod. It is like heavy in weight as well as strength. This is one of my favourite rods. This is actually my first bait caster, and it is actually one of my favourite rods. It gets chipped up, but I don't use it that much because it's heavy, but it's such a nice rod to have that weight. 10 to 28 gram and 10 to 20 pound line, made in Vietnam. This also has that rubber grip stuff on it. I don't know if you can show you without breaking the tip. It has the rubber grip on it because I didn't like the foam because it always got dirty and like all horrible. And then paired with that, I have the Daiwa blazon, which I've talked about in many other videos. And that has hedgehog bearings in it, and I have 14 pound Sunline. Sunline fluorocarbon on that, and that has a red wrapping. So last but not least, it's my ultra heavy rod. I might get another one of these for cranking, slightly lighter, but this is my jigging rod and swim bait rod. I use the same rod and the same reel for jigs and swim baits, like big heavy lures and that sort of thing, because I just can't bother to buy myself another one. So this is rated at 10 to 84 gram. This is how heavy, 10 to 84 gram lure and 14 to 30 pound line. Now this rod is the Major Craft first cast black bass and hard rockfish fishing rod. Not much really about it. I know it's a heavy cover and all that sort of stuff. It's a really nice rod, not too heavy in weight, but paired with that I have a Valtom, again another PROX Valtom BC S1 LD. This is the S1, it's not the F1, it's the S1. The F1 is the other one that I use, which is, they're all low pro bait casters. They're actually really nice low pro. This is the sea fishing one, but I like this because it's a 7.3 gear ratio, and I like that for jigs and all that sort of stuff, and swim baits because you can reel it in fast when you need to, because you always seem to catch bigger fish on a jig, so it's much easier to have that big one. You just crank them in. On that £20 line, I should have 50, but I only used 20. So that's basically all of my things done, really. This is one of my longest videos for quite a while. I've been trying to shorten them down. So anyway, just before we finish, another one a reel I use is a team. This is my first baitcaster. My brother bought me this, like the first baitcaster I got. The first baitcaster I used was the Valtom BC2 101H. This is the Team Daiwa X 103 HV. It's got mag force and all that sort of stuff in it, made in Japan. It's quite an old reel. It's really, really nice. The reason I didn't use it, or don't use it, is because it's right hand. I'm a left hand retrieve, not a right hand retrieve, but I can use right hand retrieve and cast that way, but it's just easier to use the other one. And this one is my real jigging reel. If I want to throw some big jigs, I use this. I put this one on. I always take this with me because most of the time I take my first cast, so I chuck this on there, and I chuck some really big jigs on it, and just like lob them as far as I can. It's got £50 braid on. It's got £50 braid with a £30 leader, I think it is. Before I had £50 braid and a £75 leader. And to be honest, it was really strange. The leader used to break at the knot, so it proves how strong braid actually is. So anyway, enough of that. I basically got to finish cleaning everything at my room and everything for when I move soon to Yokohama and Tokyo, do some fishing in Tokyo and stuff. So stay tuned for that, and I should have a mic by then. So we're going to go watch Nitro Circus without the mic though, sadly. I'm going to take you guys with me then. That's going to be fun. So I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Probably vlog, maybe another video. But thanks for watching this fishing rod and reel arsenal. See you guys in the next one.